Welcome guys, it is me, Jam Sankith, and welcome to the F1 2016 career mode once again. We're here at Azerbaijan for the Baku City Street Circuit. And yes, after that last great race in Montreal. I'm not giving it a plug or anything, but just go check it out down in the description. There's a link for it there. So yeah, we're here in Montreal. I've just completed the first two practices and I've got enough resource points for some downforce on the car. So I'm going to get the monkey seat. Redesigning the small wing above the exhaust pipe, nicknamed the monkey seat, can lead to more efficiency utilizing extra exhaust gases to create additional downforce. I'm going to put that upgrade on the car. Now, we're not going to get that very soon, and that's going to give us 10. We're not going to get it now, but when we get that, it's going to give us, we're going to jump ahead of Haas. Mannor's better than us. We're better than Renault. But, at the minute, I would love look at McLaren. They're ahead of Williams now. So, yeah, I will get on with practice 3, do another couple resource points things there for the team, and I will see you guys on the grid for the Grand Prix.
Who would have imagined in those pioneering days of motor racing just how far and wide the love of speed and competition would spread? From Brands Hatch to Jerez to Valencia, the European Grand Prix has made its home all across the continent. And now a new era of this storied race brings us here, to the edge of the Caspian Sea. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. Anthony Davidson joins me today as we look ahead to something just a little bit different. It's quite high speed for a street circuit here, isn't it? Do you think that's going to throw up any unexpected situations?
Well, as long as the teams can keep everything cool, I don't foresee any particular big issues from a technical side of things. I do expect the track to be quite slippery though. We've not exactly had much chance to rubber in the surface. Any street circuit also comes with its own challenges, so I think we'll be seeing a few mistakes here and there. The smart strategy would be to expect a safety car, I think, especially early on when the pack is bunched up.
Everyone's noticed that you've been leading this team recently. A couple more good results, and you'll be the number one.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Massa, Daniel Ricciardo and Hülkenberg, Perez, Bottas, Alonso and Jenson Button, Hamilton, Wehrlein, Rio Haryanto and Rosberg, Kvyat, Sainz, Romain Grosjean and the Sauber, Nasser and Gutierrez, Kevin Magnussen and Jolyon Palmer rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay guys, so yeah, that was just a surprise to you, well to me as it was to you. No Mercedes in the top 10, which is shock, really, when you think about it. This championship has been turned on its head. It's only race 8, we've done 8 qualifying sessions. I just don't know what to say about this season, but yeah, we qualified in P18 as you saw. We're behind our rival Pascal Wehrlein, but there's plenty of racing to go today, 13 laps here. And this is the second time I'm trying to record it, like I said, because of the, my game crashed while I was trying to get the replay of the first couple corners to put in, but I hope that doesn't happen again, because I don't want to have to do this race the third time. It's a very difficult race. I got a puncture in that race in the first time I tried to record it at the end of the Grand Prix, which means I had to give up a P14th running spot, which I already lost the front wing coming into a pit stop anyway, so I ended up finishing P21, and yeah, not very good. So let's hope it's better this time. We'll find out in 13 laps time. Let's get underway. So we're moments away from the start of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. When the lights go out, we are racing. The lights will go out and we get off to an okay start. We're quicker than Carlos Sainz. I have to go to the inside. I saw Roman Grosjean go through the middle of both this Toro Rossos, and we're on the inside of Rosberg, who didn't get off to such a good start, which is strange for Nico Rosberg, passing the two Manners. We're on the inside of both the Manners. We made contact, but yeah, what can we do? Can we get past Lewis Hamilton going down into this next corner? We'll stay with the car, with it until now, until we can see, okay, safety car's deployed. We've passed Lewis Hamilton before the safety car. I have to let him go. Safety car's deployed. I will show you the race start replay after the safety car is deployed and why the safety car was deployed. Okay, so here's the start. We got off to a lightning start. We'll go on board with us for now. Here we go. We take off to a lightning start here into turn 1, getting past Daniel, well, both Toro Rossos and Grosjean, heading off into turn 1. We get on the inside of Rosberg, and we try with the Manners, but we can't quite get to him. We go diving off into turn 1. Well, into turn 2, we pushed. Oh, no, we don't know. Yes, there it is. There's the Manners. I'll just go back to one of the Manners. Let's see what happened there. I believe it was this Manor that we saw on board with, I think it's Rio Haryanto coming into this corner. His teammate goes deep. We go deep. We push them off. And yeah, they just all stack up. It's Button spinning that got pushed in the wall by Pascal Wehrlein. And on to the end of the Grand Prix. Okay, so safety cars in this lap. So yes, we're going back to racing once again. Going back to racing. We didn't get so long. Well, we didn't get so long into the Grand Prix before safety car. And you might be thinking, where's Bottas? Has he pitted? No, actually, he just stopped dead in the middle of turn 1 for some reason, and we all had to go around him. So that's where Valtteri Bottas has gone. I don't know what the problem was with him, but we're going a bit too slow for my liking here. Come on. Warning, collision with Hamilton. Oh, come on. Okay, now we're back to green flag racing as I'm a bit late on it. There we go. We're underway. What can we do? Heading off into turn 1. We've got cars pitting. Pascal Wehrlein's going to be behind us. Can we get on the inside of Lewis Hamilton? We're late on the brakes. 2 brakes going into turn 1. We pull it off. We get past Lewis Hamilton into turn 1 on the restart. Now what can we do from here? I'm pretty sure we will be boxing this lap because the others have boxed as well. And now we're ahead of Lewis Hamilton. He's going to try and fight back. I'm going to give him the outside though and brake a bit early. But he goes around the outside. We get a good run and we're still ahead of the 3-time world champion. The current driver that's won the last 2 world championships, and he won the race last time out in Montreal because of his teammate having an engine failure, of course, but Lewis won the race nonetheless. What can we do coming down at the end of Sector 1? I don't think we can do anything really, and need to defend coming through here quite well and make sure we don't damage the car on anything, because the last thing we need is front wing damage here. I might box this lap as well. I don't know if... Well, I know the other cars are going to be able to go longer because some of them are on soft tyres. Box this lap. Did he say we can't take you this lap? Oh, we can't. Okay, so that's good then. Lewis, be fair, man. Be fair, you got... I'm heading for the pit lane. You can go around me. You can go around me, but because I'm heading for the pit lane. But don't cause an accident with me. Come on. Here comes Rosberg. I'm coming to the inside to make my intentions clear of where I'm going. As Verstappen sets the fastest lap, Wehrlein passes me coming into the pit lane. He's got to have been going well over the speed limit at that point doing that. But yeah, I need to take a quick drink. Wehrlein's ahead of us again. I think it was only just because he must have gone speeding into the pit lane. We're underway. Have we lost positions in the pit lane? Hey? Okay, never mind, but well, we've lost positions in the pit lane, but we should be able to gain some back. We're in P18. That's where the team want us to finish anyway, so we're running standard revs, naturally. Well, we might be running rich later on in the Grand Prix. on the brakes for turn 3. We're not bad through there, but Sergio Perez is a little bit better than us. And the AI are very strong here in Azerbaijan, which is why I'm not very, good here. But we've got Jenson Button behind us. One day, you never know, he might be our teammate, at McLaren. But I'd love to drive for McLaren, but my main priority at the minute is Sauber, to try and get Sauber to a competitive car. Okay, that was close with the front wheel being wiped out on the Grand Prix, already on lap 6, which is only our second, full speed racing lap. So yeah. Okay, that's deep into there. Well, no, I thought I was gonna go much later into there than that, and well, yeah. Bad run through there. Hamilton sets the fastest lap of the race. He's going longer because he is on soft tyres as well. Felipe Nasr is in the pits, our teammate. What can we do with Perez? We're in the slipstream. We're closing in, but we've got Button closing in on us as well. Not very quickly, but he's closing in. We don't have DRS because it's not enabled yet, but yeah, we don't have DRS. But we're coming around. Yeah, we're ahead of our teammate, which is good. But we've lost a lot of positions, by, just making that one little pit stop. I can't understand how. But we're on the back of Perez anyway, so we should be able to, fight with the Force India of Sergio Perez. With Gutierrez behind us too, we split between the two Mexicans. Well, we're splitting the two Mexicans as we do go deep into that corner. The Haas is a better car than us, of course, but we don't want to be beaten by Gutierrez, do we? I know the softs on the car behind, I can see that. Okay, can we not have such a bad mistake through here again? No, we don't cut it that as fine as we did last time around, but... Okay, so we're racing well here in Azerbaijan. Well, not racing well, we're in P16 where we wasn't when we first stopped, so... I should have gone longer like Lewis did, and we was on the quicker tyre anyway, so... Brake early. Okay, what can we do around here? Can we defend from the cars behind, which I'm pretty sure we should be able to defend from Gutierrez, but we've lost, a bit of ground on Perez, but still. Oh, here comes Gutierrez and Verline. Oh, so we're ahead of Verline again. That's good, we're ahead of Pascal Verline. Not long to go now in this Grand Prix. Can we at least stay around here? Yes, it should stay dry for a while, but that strategy that I had in what's it called? Where was it in? I can't remember its name now. In Canada, that's the one. In Montreal, that was a perfect strategy. I caught that right on the nail, right on the head in Montreal with the strategy, getting on to the right time at the right time for the dry tires. And I didn't go ultra soft in Canada because I didn't want the tyres wearing out by the end of the Grand Prix, but there's a big group of cars up ahead. There's got some very good positions we can overtake if we can stay, ahead of Verline and not get wiped out at some point. That's not what I wanted to do. A little bit of damage, but not too bad, so... This Manor behind us is very quick. I do not know how Manor have got their car so quick. It is very, very quick, that Manor is much quicker than the Sauber. And then who's behind him? Is that another... Oh yeah, it's Gutierrez behind. Oh. Go on then, Verline. Oh no, you're backed off, aren't you? Because you're going to get DRS. So Verline goes for the overtake with DRS. I'm going to try and get in the slipstream of him and go back up the inside into turn 2. No, turn 1, sorry. There we go. We passed in Pascal Wehrlein. We defended well. We're into P15, so some cars are pitting, and Kvyat's had an accident as we've... Yeah, I know I've knocked the front wing. That's everything I needed in that. I saw it and I couldn't defend from it, and yeah, no, that's just not what I would have wanted to have here today. You know, front wing damage like that, but still, we're still going in a straight line.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
I'm going to stick to plan A. Because we've not got long to go in this Grand Prix, and oh yeah, exceeding track limits. Yeah, I'm sorry. The damage doesn't seem to be affecting me too much, but well, we'll find out as we come through this, you know, very high-speed section here. Ah, yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It just means I'm going to have to take care on the car. I'll take P13. Nico Rosberg's got to the lead of the Grand Prix, but I think he needs to stop again. Okay, that's going to be very tight through there when we get some, you know, some, what is it, somebody's come off ahead of us. Oh no, it's somebody in the pit lane, I think. I'll definitely want to get back up to racing speed, but didn't even need to slow down. Okay, so Palmer is behind us, and Carlos Sainz is ahead, so we've got a Toro Rosso front wing there. That must have been the fact that reason why I was still pulling away from everyone. So we need to nurse the car back to the pit lane. Well, no, not back to the pit lane, back to the garage, because we're staying out, of course. We're not retiring, but we need to nurse the car to the end of the race, which I think I can do. I think I can do. I'm not going to be running as quick as the cars, let's say, that have got, you know, all their front wing on their car. Yeah, with this front wing damage, I don't think it really is helping as we sliding going into there. This is not good. If Palmer can get past us, there's certainly the rest of them can by the end of the Grand Prix, but maybe it might be a bit too... If we can keep it steady, I think it will be too much for him as we go down to first gear. I did not want to do that or cut the corner like that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm driving like a madman trying to compensate for the front wing damage. Because if I pit, I'll lose way too much time for it. There's yellow flags up ahead again. Hulkenberg's out of the Grand Prix. Whoa, what's all this? I did not expect to see that. Stop and go penalty. Oh, what are you doing, Ricardo? What is all that? I did not expect to see all that as we came round. I'm taking this advantage. We've got a 10-second penalty for that mayhem here at Azerbaijan. I did not expect to see any of that. I don't know who is going to pit. I bet nobody's going to. I bet I've got the worst off of that, haven't I? I'll have the worst off of all that. That'll be my luck, but teammates in the pits too. Okay, yeah, okay, let's Daniel Kvyat is out of the race. We've got mayhem here in Baku. We're going to have to wait for the yeah, we haven't lost out too bad. Why didn't you put me on the super soft? I saw that there was an incident and I don't know what. I could not, you know, creep up. I honestly thought it was the other side of the circuit. I'm not going to lie, I did. I thought it was on the other side of the circuit. But yeah, P15, I'll take that after, you know, all that, you know, that mayhem. Ricardo's still in the race. There's drivers out. I don't know what really happened. I just arrived on the scene and yellow flags up ahead. I don't know. Oh, great. So I'm not going to even finish P15 because of Hamilton takes the lead of the Grand Prix now. But we've got Bottas behind us, and we've got going to be down on engine power, which doesn't help at all. So
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
yeah, there's something like 4 laps of fuel remaining. But the thing is everybody going to get to the end of the Grand Prix? This has been mayhem today here in not Montreal, here in Baku or Baku. Well, Azerbaijan, I'm going to say. So as long as we finish ahead of Felipe, our teammate Nazir, then I'll be happy about that. So I've got to be careful on what I do with these walls though, so I don't want to smack any of them. I'm not going to fight Bottas too hard, but I know I can dive up the inside into turn 1. But with the engine lacking a bit of power, I did not make more than one move there. Bottas is going to go by on the super soft tyre, and Nazar's on the super soft as well. I'm going to draft up behind Valtteri and possibly get later on the brakes. Yes, no, it's going to be close. We get past Valtteri Bottas once again. Well, we defend perfectly once again. That's how you defend here in Azerbaijan. I'm running the car in rich mix because there's only 2 laps to go. Bottas is going to the inside. Well, he's going. Well, I was going to let him go to the inside, but I thought no. I want to hold on to this position for the end of the Grand Prix. We go around Valtteri Bottas, and we're comfortably in 15th. We're fighting Valtteri, and even if we let him go, I still think we're going to finish ahead of Felipe. But you don't want to finish behind a teammate. There's Valtteri Bottas. He's looking, menacing again. He's definitely going to be trying to at least challenge us coming through this next sector. I'm going to be slower through here because I want to try and get a good run out of the corner, which I did. But the power in his Williams Mercedes is going to be much more than me in my Sauber Ferrari. Heavy on the brakes down into this corner, which has given me problems so many times in this video game. But we've gained on Bottas there. I think it might be the fact that I maybe slightly cut the corner a little, and I'm running rich mix, so I'm just trying to stay ahead of Valtteri. We're going to be under fire from Valtteri again coming into this next corner. Let's hope there's no residual penalties from that incident that we didn't see, but Bottas goes by a bit better this time. Rosberg's got a problem with his car, and we go up the inside of Bottas again. I'm later on the brakes this time, and we still pull it off, do we? We still pull it off. We're still ahead of Valtteri Bottas after a dive bomb move on the fin in the Williams. So I'm going to try and defend from Bottas. What you doing, Valtteri? I came to the inside and you just cut across. What was that all about? I don't see why you needed to pull off a move like that, Valtteri. Race winner Lewis Hamilton, he wins back-to-back Grand Prix after we should have stayed out, shouldn't we? Because if you think about it, we pitted when Lewis, before Lewis did, and we was ahead of Lewis. So, well, congratulations to Lewis Hamilton anyway. I'm sure there's going to be a bit of controversy over that incident with me and Valtteri, but I honestly think that was not my fault. I came to the inside, defended the inside, and he kept going. So it was, I believe it was Valtteri's fault. But honestly, guys, I don't know. I've been involved in a lot of accidents recently on these games that I've been playing. So there was that at Martinsville, which was a racing incident, I think it was a racing incident. This with Valtteri Bottas, which was marginal, but I defended. He could have gone around the other way. He had the DRS, and I get a puncture. So coming around there, I should have taken more care. But can we get across the line ahead of Valtteri? Okay, I can't see him coming around the final corner, which is a good thing. Okay, no, I've seen him. Can we get across the line ahead of him? I think we should be. Oh no, I don't see him. I thought I did, and we do cross the line. Lewis Hamilton wins the Grand Prix. A strong drive and a good finish. Yeah, P15 not the best Grand Prix. We've had a few incidents. Toto Wolff happy and because his team won the Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton wins the Grand Prix for this, well, his second Grand Prix in a row and the second this season. Is it the two Ferraris joined him on the podium? We'll find out. Well, we will find out in a moment. And yes, they did. Both Ferraris joined him on the podium. So yeah. Congratulations to you once again, Lewis Hamilton. So yeah, I don't really know. Oh Christ, I just burped there. Whew. Yeah, Lewis wins the Grand Prix. Fantastic performance for him and the Mercedes team today. Jolyon Palmer finished 8th, Verline in 10th with a point. We finished in 15th ahead of our teammate Nazir. But Kvyat, Sainz, Hulkenberg all failed to finish. And Jolyon Palmer got driver of the day. We will check the championship standings in 1 moment time. Okay, so here's the driver's standings. Sebastian Vettel continues to lead the championship after the race in Montreal, where he took over the lead. And then Nico Rosberg is 15 back after that. After today, he lost 4 points to Sebastian Vettel. Kimi Raikkonen in 3rd, 22 points back. He's moved up ahead of Ricciardo. Hamilton is up to 5th ahead of Verstappen after that incident. We're still in 15th, but we're only 3 points ahead of Verline, our rival, and only 1 ahead of Hulkenberg. Kvyat, who's failed to score points today, finished in 13th. Palmer moves up with 4 points, so only 2 drivers are left to score, which is Nasser and Haryanto. And the Constructors' Championship, relatively the same. Ferrari increasing their lead, I believe. Mercedes moving ahead of Red Bull, and Renault moving ahead of Haas. So at least every team has points this season, and Ferrari are continuing to lead the championship. It's been a topsy-turvy race, topsy-turvy season so far. I just don't believe what's happened recently. I don't know what happened in that race. You know, in that final few laps. If I could have got through that would have been perfect. But position gain, yeah, we've lost minus 2 points on, with a penalty. So we've got nearly 200 resource points. Yes, of course, we're going to be losing our rivalry to Verline. Of course, he's in a much better car. We finished ahead of his teammate. We certainly did. We finished our session goal, and drivers' championship is above target. So we are overachieving, and our career score, I'm not really bothered about that. So the next Grand Prix, I believe, we should have this upgrade on the car. So let's have a look at the progress history. It is going to be Austria. So yeah, we've only had 1 DNF this season. So let's go to next weekend and see if that upgrade has done anything to with the performance index. Yeah, that's the championship standings so far. We all know that. I'm currently 14th in the standings, which I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm happy I'm in 14th. I feel like I can get some more points, though, at some point. So we are going to be here in Austria for the Austrian Grand Prix at the Red Bull Ring. So for the next time, let's have a look when it loads. It should be Austria.
Hi.
Oh.
I've got something you'll be interested in. Those performance upgrades we discussed after the last race.
Yeah.
They're on the car and the
okay.
Take a look at the details.
Thank you. I will take a look at the details. Thank you very much. And yes, upgrade level downforce plus 2.4%. So that's not too bad. That's actually quite good. I'm thinking back to the NASCAR Heat Evolution career where I put an upgrade on the car and it definitely helped us out. So we don't have enough to upgrade any, and we're now officially ahead of Haas. If we can keep this going, maybe get some badge boards, we might be able to get ahead of Manor. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you in Austria for the next Grand Prix. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.